we just wanted to announce the 10th annual Matthew Shepard March for LGBT Freedom. It's going to be coming up the last Saturday in September, meeting at the usual location in the heart of so-called Boystown, Halsted, and Roscoe streets in Chicago, 8 p.m. Bob, could you say a few words about who Matthew Shepard was and why this march is important?
Matthew Shepard was a young gay college student who was killed, lynched, if you will, in Laramie, Wyoming, almost 10 years ago. He was taken out of a bar in Laramie by two men, beaten with a pistol, I believe, and he was barely alive and was strung up on a barbed wire fence in a field. Outside Laramie. His body was discovered there by a hiker or a runner some 2 days later, and then he died several days following that. And following his death, there was a huge outpouring of protest against this vicious killing, and it really sparked a determination on the part of gay people and our allies once again. There were a lot of straight people who joined the protests. It sparked a renewed determination to do something about the violence and the hate speech that helps create the atmosphere in which violence can occur.
And I think it's important to note that Matthew Shepard, he was really one of many. I mean, there have been many lesbian, gay, bisexual, and especially transgendered people who have been murdered in hate murders before and since Matthew Shepard's death. The difference with Matthew in some respects was that this was the first example of successful internet organizing that we've ever really seen in this country. And literally people right around the country came out and protested. There were some 6 protests here in Chicago in the first month after his lynching. And it really put the issue of anti-LGBT violence on the national agenda for the first time since the assassination of Harvey Milk. One of our keynote speaker at this year's march is going to be a gentleman by the name of Wayne Besson, who has led the fight against the proposed award for a focus on the families, James Dobson, a true gay hater. He's going to be our keynote speaker at the Matthew Shepard March on September 27th. And the protest against James Dobson's award will be occurring on Saturday, November 8th. You see the information there on your screen, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the Renaissance Chicago Hotel. And we'll be talking about that a little bit later in the program. And for those who want to get involved in the Gay Liberation Network, just want to make note that we meet the first Wednesday of each month at the Gerberhardt Library, which is Chicago's LGBT Resource Center, 1127 West Granville, just west of the Granville Red Line L stop. And for those who want to see about what we're doing, I encourage you to check out our website right up on your screen there, gayliberation.net.